Welcome back, everybody. We're here in Canada at the wonderful Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Who's going to come out fastest of all in the next hour? Yes, it's time for qualifying.
I'd take a set of intermediates in these unpredictable conditions. And we've been pushed down to P20. Standing by. Fantastic, you've got pole position.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to the variant of this track back in 1978, and it was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. It's one of the fastest races of the season here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 60% of this 2.7-mile circuit taken at full throttle. There are 14 corners to navigate, the very last of which has its very own infamous history and could be the cause of a safety car today. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Blue lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Behrman, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Piastri, Sainz, Albon, Gasly, and Isaac Hadjar, Colapinto, Norris, George Russell, and Fernando Alonso, Hülkenberg, Tsunoda, Esteban Ocon, and Lance Stroll. Antonelli and Gabriel Bortoleto rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And joining me in the commentary box this afternoon, the First Lady of World Motorsports, Naomi Schiff. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. What a track this is, and what a challenge for the drivers this weekend. Long straights, heavy braking zones, and a very green surface to start with.
This happens to be one of the drivers' favourites. It is a low downforce circuit that is fast and flowing, but it is also demanding on the brakes. And be careful, because let's not forget the wall of champions that catches out so many.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will be wanting to get the best start they possibly can, and they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, failing that, within the points.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Come on, you can win that place back. The gap to the car in front is less than 1 second now. Well done. Let's try and get past in the DRS zone. That wasn't quite what we needed, I'm afraid, but listen, don't worry about it. It's a long way to go, so let's just focus until the end. Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Push now, we're boxing this lap. Isaac's in the pits, that's Isaac in the pits. Right, let's go, come on! That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Okay, 1 stop to go, just 1 stop left in this strategy. This is our true place here. They've pitted as well, so we've got to warm up our tyres and get the most out of it. Come on. flag. Okay, Isaac's coming in for his stop now. The car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres. You should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your toes. Okay, don't worry about that target for now, we can work on a new objective later. Okay, let's go now, come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres. McLaren driver ahead, Piastri's ahead of you. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 3.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Nice work, you smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target, mate. Green flag, we're racing again, let's go. Yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes!
Charles Leclerc, what a drive, what a victory. He wins.
What a true show of character to fight through the grid the way they did, to not get beat down by starting so far down, and to come back and win it all. Just goes to show how strong this driver is.
It's been a hard afternoon of brilliant racing, but now it's time for some proper celebrations. The podium awaits. And that is a fabulous win. And the top step of the podium for Charles Leclerc. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.